Hey guys, so I know I've been gone for a solid year now, and I just wanted to give an update on where I've been. I'll start by saying that a lot of the motivation that came when I was first initially making content doesn't come as easily for me anymore. It's kind of a struggle to get myself out there and actually edit a video or record games to edit later. On top of that, I don't even play games as much as I used to. I spend most of my time drawing, and either that, going to work, or working on schoolwork. It's not as though I don't get enjoyment from doing the stuff that I do. I'm not a super big YouTuber, so things aren't, things don't pick up so quickly, but for every, nice comment that appears under a video, I'm really appreciative of it. And I always like talking with people, or talking with like-minded people when it comes to a subject I'm interested in, video games and stop motion being the primary go-tos on that matter. Needless to say though, a lot of my time has been focused on other things that are more important relatively, and I've thought about getting back into the main swing of this channel for like a couple of times now. It crosses my mind, I'd say at least once a month, getting my stuff together and actually trying to give this channel a comeback. But I think for now it would be best if it remains sort of like this, where I'm only uploading whenever I feel like I want to upload, instead of having a consistent schedule, because I haven't been able to be consistent for a while now when it comes to this content. Not only that, but a lot of the people that I did make videos with, while I do still see them, they're still my friends and stuff like that, they also do not have as much, nearly as much time to set aside in order to play games as consistently, because most of the influx of my content happened during high school. I just, outside of doing schoolwork, I basically just had all the free time in the world, but now it's just, I'm just trying to find a good work-life balance, and I think making content, or at least editing videos, isn't really going as good as I thought it would, and again, like I said, not maintaining pretty much any level of consistency here. I'm just kind of posting stuff whenever I want to. I do have social media outlets that I can post to, but again, it's super infrequent when I do that too, but I maybe will start posting stuff consistently there, because for the past couple months I've been trying to work on doing some pixel art and just kind of drawing in general. A lot of stuff I did kind of tie into the classes I'm taking in order to transfer to university, but maybe I'll just start posting some of the individual stuff there, and maybe that'll gain some sort of traction. That might be a more steady workflow, or a probably healthier way of doing things, as opposed to just waiting every Halloween to post a video. I suppose that's the only real consistency going on with this channel right now. If anything, I'm gonna find something to post on Halloween, because Halloween is my favorite commercial holiday for a multitude of reasons, and so I do really like posting stuff there. Whether I don't know, maybe I'll do like an animation for it next year, or if it's just me playing through a game I really like, Castlevania, Kirby, stuff like that. Speaking of which, yes, this video is going to be of me going through the True Arena on Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which did release this year, although it was a couple of months ago. But I will say that I was initially going to make this video a playthrough of the first world of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, but I figured I'd try something else, and maybe I'll try recording most of my progress in Super Mario Bros. Wonder and then make that a video sometime in the future. Not guaranteeing anything, but I just wanted to put that idea out there for potential use later down the line. I'm just not sure when I'll get to it. To wrap things up all nicely, I'm fine. I'm doing okay. To anyone who's wondering, I haven't fallen off the deep end or anything. Summation, the work-life balance, it's hard to keep track of a bunch of different factors throwing themselves at me all at once, and even then this is not the most important thing to worry about, like I mentioned, so I'm just trying to keep a level head and work at my own pace. I think I might have suffered from acute burnout in the past, and so I don't want to just go down that road again just make a bunch of content and then be gone for another year. I still haven't found a certain level of consistency that I'm comfortable with, but just putting content out there at all is something I enjoy doing, and I'll probably do it again. I'll keep doing it. I'll just find something that works for me, and until then, I'll just keep tinkering on things in the background. Without further ado, here is the True Arena from Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Enjoy, guys. Why is he green? Forgive my racism. Oh my god. Still can't believe this is a thing. Do I have any high scores here? Did I erase them? Okay, no. I cleared the shit out of it with Meta Knight. Do bandanity for this, how about that? I don't want to overwrite the high score by just shuttle looping as Meta Knight until infinity and beyond. We'll say that this arena probably has the credit for being the most difficult in the entire Kirby franchise. Ow. That was a lame way to get hit. He just slowly, what would you even call his walk cycle? He flabbed towards me. Eep, 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 eep. Got him. From what I've seen from the modding community, it doesn't look like people... Well, I think also some comments on Twitter, but it's Twitter, so I take that with a grain of salt anyways. I've gotten some mods from Game Banana, and I mean, it seems like a lot of people aren't too pleased with the outlines, but I personally don't seem to mind. Yeah, I think the outlines look pretty cool. I think it's a nice addition. The game already looks pretty without them, but I mean, why not, right? Part of the reason I also wanted to do this as Bandana D is because this game starts the tradition of Bandana D just becoming a mainstay as a member of the Kirby crew. You were just a second too late, my friend. I do kind of wish they kept the grayscale for the Sphere Doomer fights. Music's still a banger. Kirby music is always a banger. I guaranteed I've mentioned that on this channel before. Oh, I forgot, while he's doing that, the damage he takes isn't that much. I was like, why isn't he dead yet? Landia. Why is it called that if it's a dragon that flies? It should be called Area. Wait, no, that's stupid. Dude, first time I did this, I was so, like, confused about the pattern. Like, when I was playing as Magolor, I had no idea what to do. Oh, that doesn't go through people. First time I did the, what's it called? The moon thrust? Or this move. I did it a couple times, and I forgot that it didn't go through people because I was only hitting the edge of them with the... And they weren't overlapping with my hurt box. So I was like, oh, maybe it is invincible. It wasn't. From a physical standpoint, that move doesn't make sense. How is he generating the momentum in order to do that? I will admit that his attack pattern also kind of gives me trouble because it's like... him floating is just out of reach of where Bandana D is. You gotta fight this motherfucker and then definitely not Morpho Knight. It's over. I was gonna say something, then I forgot, but then I remembered again. The fact that, like, sentries like Metal General are owned by the Haltman Company makes me wonder if the Haltman Company, like, harvested the blueprints from the Ancients, or if they were the ones that made them originally, and then one of them just happened to end up on Halcondra, which I think the latter theory doesn't really make sense. I think they might have just harvested, like, gotten the blueprints from the Ancients, and then used it for their own, like, their own thing. But I don't know. A lot of it kind of just shows to prove stuff I've been advocating for a long time about the Kirby universe, which is just a lot of things are interconnected. It's also kind of funny to think about the prevailing theory that humans may be related to the Ancients in some way, and how Magolor could very well be a descendant of the Ancients, which, I mean, like,
I don't know about you, but if you look at a human and you look at Magolor, they don't exactly look the same. But I mean, this could have been thousands of years ago from where we're sitting at in the Kirby timeline, so it would make sense if there were some altercations and some sort of development. Things could have very well changed quite a lot. The human elements on Earth obviously prevailed still, as we see them in Forgotten Land. Magolor EX, the unfair Magolor and the unfair Magolor Soul fights haven't come out yet. But those were some really good mods in OG Return to Dreamland, and I'm not sure how much time it's gonna take to make them, but man, I cannot wait for them to come out. It's gonna be so cool, and I'm gonna play the shit out of them, and then I'm gonna probably record myself just losing a lot. Also, this game has demonstrated that it's not too hard to mod it, so the workarounds to actually changing boss patterns and stuff may not take as long as we think it will, but people have cracked Return to Dreamland for a while. And also, look, it's not Morphonite, which is crazy. I thought they were totally just gonna retcon it. Galactonite doesn't exist. He never existed in the Kirby universe. It's always been Galactonite. Alright, now time to fight the Eldritch Tree monster. I did not know what to expect to the final boss of Magolor Epilogue, but it definitely wasn't Wispy Woods' like ancestor, dude. Also, this fucking music, man. Another also, where the fuck are we? Oh, got him. Also, it does look like we're kind of, again, on the remnants of Earth, which this entire fight is essentially supposed to be Magolor fighting his inner demons and regaining his consciousness after, or I mean, like, more like his, not humanity, because he's not a human, but like his free will after he was possessed by the crown. So the landscape here could very well be hearkening back to when he, like the beginnings of him as an ancient, or like his ancestry. Maybe some unbespoken details about him, who knows. Oh, I got hit right as it ended, that's great. Giant tree destroyed. But yeah, that thing about the landscape, I wouldn't be surprised if that was at least somewhat true. Because, I mean, we were in another dimension where, there was somewhat human landscape, but there was nothing like those bridges. So that could very well just be happening in Magolor's mind for all we know. Or he was transported to another dimension. I don't know. But enough of that. It's time for the Magolor Soul fight that you didn't have in the story mode. When this was different, it caught me so off guard. I was like, wait. Is just the landscape different, or is this a different fucking boss fight?
Hi there, Editing Caleb here, and I just wanted to comment on the fact that I hate how Magolor getting sucked into that portal could imply that he could come back in a future game in that current form that he's in. The fact that he didn't, like, get disintegrated, it worries me very much.
Really? I was faster last time? This one felt pretty fast in comparison. But whatever, I did it. Alright, and that's the true arena. You know, I'll watch this just for the sake of it. There's Marks. And Galactonite. This also just kind of feels a little disrespectful to the rest of the Kirbys, where it's like, only yellow Kirby is up there. Blue and green kind of have to sit this one out. Yeah, secret ending, Magolor's ending. There are two post games to this technically. there's post game and there's post game. Yeah, now I also want to watch this one. Because Magolor's transformation here, they don't do stuff like that in the other games, where they give the transformations to, like, they give new EX transformations their own cutscenes. They just do, like, the secret ending thing. And then they gave him his own music, too, and that's sick. Yeah, that cutscene has a pretty prominent air of finality to it. Alright, but that'll do it. That was Magolor Epilogue, and it is... Or no, Magolor, the true arena. That was the true arena. And it's fucking great. Go play this game. It came out a couple months ago, but it's still good. Or don't. Or play Mario Wonder. That works too.